Hi, Scorpio. I'm back. I missed you guys. Thanks for being patient with me. I had to take a break from this channel for a few months. My life was really crazy. A bunch of you reached out to me, Scorpios in particular, Taurus as well. So I was like, okay, I really need to make space and time for this. My people need me. So let's do May. This is for any placement of Scorpio in your natal chart. Please keep in mind, however, that this is a general reading. It is not a private reading meant for just one person. This is just the overall energy I've picked up for Scorpio today. Take it if it resonates, leave what doesn't behind. That was meant for someone else. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed, right? You know the drill, you guys. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I know you're laughing because I haven't read for you in a while. I will be reading for you every 1 to 2 weeks now, you guys. You'll at least get 2 readings a month here on this channel. Link to my website for private readings and to check out human design analysis is down in the description below. Okay, let's begin. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the karma donations too, you guys. Scorpio is my favorite water sign. So overall themes for the beginning of May: the Fool, Aries energy, so Mars energy. So really capturing authenticity, new journeys, new beginnings, needing to be your authentic self, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, you're ready to start a new journey at this time. Human design activations for you, the parts of your body that might really be feeling it right now. Gate number 9, which is about a focal point, and gate 56, endless possibilities. 24 is at the bottom of the deck, making sense of things. You're a photographer of life right now. You're also a storyteller, and you are a magical realist. So what I'm seeing here for you, Scorpio, is that I think in May, you have a lot of wisdom to share with other people. You yourself do need to decide what to focus on. Being the photographer of life, it says, focus requires the ability to see the bigger picture and then hone in on one focal point. So it's about being able to focus on one thing at a time, or deciding what you want to focus on right now. What really needs to be seen? What doesn't need to be seen? You have the ability to prioritize your energetic focus. You may be pulled in a lot of different directions in May, Scorpio. You do need to prioritize your energetic focus. You can't be all over the place. Your power to clearly zoom in on a focal point makes it easier for others to quickly understand pieces of a larger picture. Your gift helps you prioritize what you do and do not have the energy to focus on. Okay, your energy is going to be pulled in a lot of different directions. And if you're like most of the people on the planet and your human design type is a generator, you have that sacral authority or a lit up motor center in the center of your body, the whole world wants to use your energy. And you yourself are going to respond to a shit ton of things. We respond to a lot of different things, whether we have a defined sacral or not, or a defined root or not. And it's really important that you decide what you do and you don't have the energy for. And anytime you're responding to something and you're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, stop and ask yourself, is this really what I need to be doing right now? And what kind of example am I setting to the people around me? I do think that what you focus on will influence what other people focus on at this time. And I say that because Story of Possibilities is coming out, gate 56. This is the Human Design Essential Oil deck. We love this deck. I really love this deck. And I love the way the creator interprets the different gates in our body. This is the gate of the storyteller. You have the power to teach others through stories that inspire and make the world feel better. You share using the gift of metaphors to help everyone understand and integrate the lessons. People will gain understanding through your stories as if they have lived the experience themselves. You have the power to inspire the world with your words. Wow. Some of you, my fiance has this, he has this gate in a channel, actually. He is the divine storyteller, and he can make me understand anything with a metaphor. Now, this might be a little bit of a stretch for you because Scorpio, you know, we go deep. I have a Mercury in Scorpio, so I understand you guys. Scorpio consumes and likes to be consumed. And we penetrate information and knowledge deeply, and we share it in a very deep and intense way. So while I think that you will want to put your deep, intense, and even sometimes long-winded spin on things, you may, Scorpio, I notice, also wags their finger at people that they love. We're just intense in that way. We're so deeply caring. I think that your guides are asking you, it's not that you shouldn't be doing that, but you're not going to make any kind of an impact on what you think the people you love or you yourself should be focusing on unless it can be metaphorical, unless it's relatable, unless it's sort of easy to sum up and wrap up. I think that the point I'm making is I think it will be a little bit of a stretch for you, but try using metaphors right now and simple stories to relate things to people. You might be teaching people things. This comes in to play with our children frequently. Sharing stories about what you focus on gives you the opportunity to be a role model and influence others in a positive way. Also, what stories are you telling yourself about what you focus on and why? Watch out for rationalizing if something's not important for you to focus on, and focus on what part of the story is most important. You know, there's going to be a lot of recall in May. There's going to be a lot of memories and sharing experiences. This helps you and the people around you make sense of things. I love these little Russian stacking dolls. So I do think that some of you will be influencing others that look up to you or your family members, or it's very tribal and very communal, maybe at home or at work. I love it. The magical realist is what this gate is called. Rationalizing is simply making sense of something, and you have the power to rationalize to improve the world. You can see the blessings or the gift in the pain. You can make excuses as to why something did or didn't work, or you can get real. Either way, when you use this energy in its highest expression, you must move forward. Yeah, you must use this to move forward. Okay, so I think for you, there's going to be a lot of self-talk about, some of you have been, worst case scenario, the shadow trait of 24, 56, and 9 gates put together is, I think, a shadow trait. The Scorpionic, we look for the shadow. We're suspicious. We look at what's dark first, right? Because we're not afraid of it. I'm not afraid of it. Everyone is afraid of the elephant in the room. Scorpio walks in and decorates it with neon Christmas lights. Bitch, please, I am the elephant in the room. We're not afraid to get dark, so let's be dark for a second. Worst case scenario in May, you are going to try to rationalize the stories you're telling yourself about something that you're focusing on that's actually fucking up your life and pulling your attention away from more important things. What do you place priority on and why? And what damn stories are you telling yourself to give you a rational excuse to do that? Scorpio, you're smart. You know this. Human beings can rationalize all of their behavior, right? We make everything okay for ourselves to do. Why? Because our brain is always getting what it wants. It will figure out a way to get what it wants. But that's the worst case scenario. So watch out for this. But you could also be passing that on to other people too. Like, dude, why are you focusing on what you focus on? Let me tell you a story about what happened to me when I focused on something like that. Let's rationally work through like why you do what you do. Let me tell you my story. You could impact other people in your life in a positive way. This could be happening in a romantic relationship, work, your home life. It can just be a me, myself, and I conversation. So definitely needing to make sense of the past and how it correlates to the present moment and what you can do with that information to help you decide what to focus on in the future. That's deep. Gosh, intellectual. Cool, cool. I also think that you guys in May really need to hear, stay focused on what's good and positive in your life and stop doing that Scorpio thing where you're always looking for something bad, negative, or suspicious. Now, if you've had trauma in your life and bad shit went down last month, in May you might be worried some things are going to come back and haunt you or hurt you. Know that there's a lot of good in your life that you need to stay focused on right now. Spirit and your guides are asking you to. Number 41, gratitude is the life force of peace. I'm going to put that on the fridge. Gratitude is the life force of peace. Look how grateful she is. What are you thankful for? It's asking you to list those things out loud. The more you focus on what you're grateful for, Scorpio, the more life force you're going to give to peace. It's going to create peace in your life. And look, she's taking her gratitude and she's holding it in her hands and channeling it out into her life. You can legit impact the environment with that stuff. Our auric field extends out. We impact people when we're in each other's energy, whether we realize it or we want to or not. I feel like Spirit's saying, hey, you can actually channel and focus your energy outward. Yeah, some of you really can role model to other people right now how to live your peace, and you can share it with other people. Right now, you have the Midas touch. Midas touch, things are working out in your favor. In what ways are you abundant right now? Okay, Spirit's actually saying something to you here with this card 41 and 16. It's like, yo, you actually have a lot to be grateful for right now. Focus on where there's abundance and focus on where you're grateful, and you can channel that energy out into the world around you. That's such good juju. That's so good to like put that out. Here's your challenge though, babe. Nothing real can be threatened. How can you actively participate in creating heaven on earth? Okay, you are being called to participate in something. And I think you're being asked to share your stories with other people, to help you work through things and make sense of things, to help other people work through things and make sense of things. Scorpio is deep and intense, but there's something great about you, about Scorpio, in that one of the greatest things about your sign is that you're not afraid to go deep. You're not afraid to be intense. You're not afraid to look at the dark stuff. Look at the light stuff too. But it's like, when you guys look at that, what you do for the rest of the world is help us face heavy stuff. Because again, you are the elephant in the room. You're not afraid of it. But that doesn't come without a price, does it, Scorpio? Because this is what my Mercury in Scorpio does to me. What we do sometimes is we just focus on all the negative shit. We focus on stuff that isn't real, and we let the not real things scare us, threaten us. We get all preoccupied and shit with like worst case scenarios, what we're suspicious of. Scorpio's very suspicious. Scorpio and Gemini, they can smell a lie like a fart in a car, right? Like you have to earn a Scorpio's trust. So you're meant to be focusing on the good stuff and continuing to create heaven on earth. But I do see in May that a catalyst or a challenge for you, Scorpio, is that you think that there are things you think are threatening to you, but those things aren't real. These good things that exist in your life are like legit real. Like you can see them, you can name them, you can frickin' label them. Get a journal out right now, make a list, name your good shit, name the good shit, and then name the bad shit. And then ask yourself, on this bad shit list, which of these things are real and which of them aren't? Because that's what's going to bug you in May. I see a bit of paranoia here. There is a feeling of being threatened. Again, list what you feel bad about and decide, are they real or are they imagined? We all have an imagination, right? And verify and validify, okay? That'll help you stay more focused on gratitude. I love that. I feel like you guys can channel and share a lot of good stuff. Astrology, 10th house activation, and Capricorn is coming in. There is a bit of a debilitation and there is a journey. For some of you, this might be playing out in career. Some of you might be in a position of leadership or management. You want to influence in some way. Some of you are trying to share your stories. They might be falling on deaf ears. A few of you might be dealing with that. Because we have the 10th house coming out, that is about your prestige, your accomplishments in the world, and it does focus and speak to career. What makes us prestigious? What mountain have you climbed? And what can you say about yourself? What are those accomplishments? In career in particular, there is a debilitation. There is a discomfort. So discomfort in the 10th house, in that part of your life. I think that maybe just career and work might be tough in May. But Capricorn is coming out saying there ain't nothing you can't achieve. I swear to God, Capricorn, they are the OG. They are the GOAT. If you have any Capricorn in your chart combined with your Scorpionic energy, goddamn, that's powerful. But Capricorn, your brothers and sisters in Capricorn in this constellation, Capricorn's coming in to influence you right now. And typically Scorpio and Capricorn, you guys seem to get each other and even like each other sometimes. Energetically, that is, because you're intense and Capricorn's intense too, but they're focusing on achievement. It's time to leave a legacy behind. It's time to climb that mountain, vertical and uphill. These goats soar to heights that are like no one can understand how they get there. You are on a journey of progression. You are going towards achievement. One step at a time, you've got to climb that mountain. Capricorn is asking you to be hardworking, incredibly realistic, accept and work within the limitation and framework of restriction. Saturn restricts, controls. You might be having power struggles right now, but you do still need to achieve something. And it's uncomfortable right now. Stay focused on the journey. You're in the middle of a journey that's leading you towards achievement. This is just a cycle of, there's a debilitating cycle. Something might be debilitating your ability to achieve, but Capricorn is saying, you can make it, you can get there. It's about the journey at this point though, because Capricorn, once they reach a height, they're just going to turn around and look for another summit to climb. They're always on a journey. They've never really arrived. And you need to accept that right now, that it's not about your final destination, Scorpio. It is about the journey that you are on towards achievement. And like identify and seek to eradicate, eliminate, or at the very least identify anything that's debilitating your seventh house, anything or anyone that's holding you back. Because Capricorn wants you to make that money and be proud of yourself, so that you can leave that legacy behind. Legend. You're a legend right now. You're going towards that. Libra is at the bottom of the deck. Could be Libra or Capricorn influencing you this month or around you. Maybe you have that in your chart. If it's in your chart, that's where the strengths and weaknesses are for you. Look at where it falls. But there is a need for balance, harmony, diplomacy, and fairness at this time. And Libra is reminding Capricorn, look, I know you want to climb that mountain, but you have to have balance in all parts of your life, or something is going to, when we have an imbalance, Libra reminds you, hey, what are you focused on and why are you creating balance and symmetry in all parts of your life? Contracts may be signed or addressed at some point. I also see that you will be cross-pollinating. I think you're interested in many things right now. Yeah. Intense oracle messages. Okay. So I will clarify a bit of this spread on camera. Recent past, present moment, which looks gorge, by the way, near future. And then if there is a you versus them scenario, I pulled out cards just for you and someone else as well. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, but the near future, maybe like middle to end of May, you want to open up to some new stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you have a decision to make about a new creative project or opening up the heart chakra to love. So in the recent past, we had the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Devil. Well, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, because I have a second activation of Capricorn. Poor Cap, their card's the Devil. Oh, they teach us how to deal with the energy of obsession and what to do with it in a constructive way. But I think you've struggled to be constructive. I do think that you felt tempted by something. I think there was a lot of fear, a lot of racing thoughts, a lot of confusion trapped in your head. The Eight of Swords speaks to, it's something is all in our head. It's not solution focused. We feel trapped and stuck, but we're only trapped in the mind, overwhelmed by all of our choices. And with the Devil, I think that some of you didn't trust your own decision-making process about something. It doesn't matter if it's for love, career, where to live, whatever. Some of you, like if you were single for dating, you were really worried that you were going to make the wrong choice for the wrong reasons in love. Some of you may have had a person in your life that you thought was a negative influence that you struggled to get out of your head about. You were worried about being tempted by something, by the wrong things for the wrong reasons. Someone was here. And I also think that some of you have been influenced and will continue to be. It's like it's Taurus season and Venus wants beauty, love, and money. She's very indulgent. She wants us to feel wonderful and good. And it's like some of you have struggled to be realistic with like financial expectations or expectations in relationship as well. And that was in the recent past. I just heard someone say, you had a toxic relationship that you were still concerned about. It's, I think, over for you now because your current moment is the Six of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress. Some of you are getting married this month. You'll be getting a promotion. Some of you will either get pregnant or have a baby. You may have someone close to you go through this as well. You may just simply witness this, but I'm hoping this is all you because this is the current energy you're in, which is success. That's not the walk of shame. That's the walk of fame. With the Ten of Pentacles, that's the karmic empire. A lot of abundance and stability. And the Empress, the Venus energy. Some of you have Taurus or Libra in your chart, Capricorn as well. It's beautiful. Empress is very beautiful. Some of you are feeling like you have a win in May. You're feeling a lot of fertile ground in your life, a lot of creativity. There's a lot of nurturing and sensitivity and badassery. I mean, the Empress is the queen of all queens with Leo pride and Capricorn abundance. So you will be exposed to that mindset and energy. You will be a part of something like that. I'm hearing some of you are in the health and wellness industry as well, or this is just what's happening in your family and in your life right now. You're looking and feeling really, really good. It settles down, like let the past go. But in the near future, we've got the Four of Cups, the Three of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, pages want to explore and study. They want to dip their toe in the water. So I do see that while you have, just like the Oracle card suggests, so much to be grateful for. Some of you do have the Midas touch. God damn. You will create abundance for yourself in some part of your life in May, Scorpio. And you do have the Midas touch. But in the near future, it's like, wah, wah, taste the rainbow. That's like Goldilocks. I've had that rainbow. Some of you are too distracted by something else, and there's a gift being given to you in that bowl with that rainbow, and you're like, meh. There's something else you'd rather be doing. You will experience in the near future. Like, will you have emotional stability? Yes, but also not a shit ton of excitement, and that may bug you. You will look to the future, still future focused. She's waiting for her next set to come in. Waiting for something. Waiting for something. You're waiting for something. And you're ready to take a leap of faith. You want to open up emotionally here to something. Some of you might be waiting for some kind of an apology as well. You might be thinking about your kids or one of your children. So in your environment, Scorpio, we have Scorpionic energy over here and Sagittarius as well. We have the Tower, the Two of Cups, Temperance, and the Six of Pentacles. Well, that looks nice. Something may happen in this person's life. You might have happened in this person's life that's quite by surprise. They will want to talk to you about it. Two of Cups is hand in hand. Self-reflection, perhaps. Wanting to communicate with you. They are going to be calm, cool, and collected. Divine guidance here with Temperance. And it's about equal give and take in a partnership. One of you may be giving, one of you may be receiving. This may be a sudden raise that you are offered by a boss. Unexpectedly so, I hear, because not all of you are interested in taking this offer, but it is piquing your interest to a degree. If this is a romantic partnership, they may be very generous at this time. There's good communication between the two of you. This person has had some sudden epiphanies. They are calm. They want to determine the purpose here. They may appear to be a little aloof in conversation at times, but that's because they're being patient and deciding what's going to happen next for them. This person has had some radical shifts in their life, but they still want to give and contribute, I think. I think this excites the hell out of you. Because right now you're the Lovers, that's Gemini. The Knight of Swords, you are not wasting any time. Very impulsive. You're very much a go-getter at this time. Some of you have Gemini in your chart. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. It's wish fulfillment in the moment. You will feel instant gratification. Surrounding a Queen of Swords, you could be the Queen of Swords, or you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, in particular Gemini. I definitely see that you feel very good and very smart about what's happening. And I think you feel like you're in alignment with something that's your perfect match. It makes you really happy. You're not going to hesitate. You're not going to hold back. So, and it's the Fool. Judgment. There you are. You're hearing an inner calling to open up your heart chakra, let love in, let love out, create, and feel like a badass bitch. I love that with the Queen of Wands. There's your Mars energy. This could be someone great coming into your life that wants to do a collaboration with you or something like that. Or this is a new relationship forming in your life or around you. So it goes from difficult to stable, but then it goes back to a meh. Don't focus on the bad stuff and the negative stuff, Scorpio. Focus on the good stuff. I'm also hearing you need to not self-sabotage. Okay. Spirit, what happened in the recent past that we're seeing here? What is the Eight of Swords and the Seven of Cups and the Devil, please? It's too many cards, but the Chariot here, the Five of Pentacles, you were worried about money, taking a leap of faith towards something new. What else? The Tower and the Four of Swords. Some of you went through something. Five of Cups, you have regrets about it. You're afraid to go through it again. Doesn't really make sense, but okay. I don't need to clarify the good stuff right now. Well, they're saying to clarify it. What is this? What is this good stuff in the middle? Taurus here. Serious relationship with the King of Cups and family. Okay, someone's here on your side. There could be a marriage here. Ace of Pentacles, just like I said. Okay, that's happening in your life or around you. This could be a new job, a raise. It's looking good. But what's the boredom and the waiting? The Hermit, the Star, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, looking for something new. You're praying about it. You'll find something new here. This is something new that you're going to get into. A boredom or a general malaise is going to cause you to search your soul, get in touch with a dream with Aquarius here. Page of Wands. Let yourself go on a little bit of a sampling adventure and walk about until you find the thing that you want to really focus on. I love that for you. Okay, so what's going on over here in the environment, Spirit? The Nine of Cups, someone's really happy. The King of Swords, they feel really smart. Knight of Pentacles, they want to put work into it. The Eight of Cups, they're leaving something behind that they miss. They have to radically accept that how something is and just let it go. They're going to move forward like you and manifest. Nice. This might be for career for this person. Or they're going to let something go because they realize they're going to move forward in their life. They feel smart. They're doing what they want to do now. They're going to let stuff from the past go and they're going to manifest. Okay, what's your energy over here with the Lovers? The Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, good stuff. You're focused on that. The Lovers and the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. And the Knight of Wands. It's super exciting. Two of Pentacles is sticking out. What do we do next? Okay, so for those of you in a serious relationship, I see a lot of cool stuff happening for you and your partner and your family too. I feel like the two of you, there's work to be done, but you'll both focus on your own things right now. I'm not feeling like, I'm not getting messages for for anyone that's single, but this could be happening in career as well. You might be able to really let something go here and move forward if you let go of a relationship. Because for some of you, this might be like a breakup or I'm leaving this job and they're going to give you a final payout here with the Six of Pentacles. It's almost like good riddance, I'll let it go, and now I can move forward and be more focused on being logical, practical, being the Queen of Swords and the Emperor, being in control of my life, having a lot of stability and abundance, or focusing on that and wanting to come into alignment with what's right for you. I'm also seeing that some of you may hear or see an old friend that gets married or something like that. Yeah, they're pulling back. They're telling me to stop, and they're also telling me that we don't need an extended reading. All right, Scorpio, that is what's going on. Focus on the good stuff. Let go of the stuff that isn't real and is bad. Your career is about, like in the 10th house, you do need to achieve, but there will be some discomfort. It's all about the journey. Fair, honest, practical. Don't hold back. And as you make sense of things, and you tell these stories, think about what you're focusing on and why, and you have a chance to influence other people in that way as well. That's your message for me, Scorpio. Hope it resonates and hope it helps. Link to the website for private readings is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Scorpio. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.